Hey everybody, Dan Crystal, author of The Lost Art of Relationship. Some of the most intense moments I have ever watched on TV or in the movies have been when a bomb is found and it needs to be disarmed. Can you picture it? The timer clicks down in red numbers like an alarm clock from the 1980s. Someone who knows more than the average Joe about disarming a bomb comes across this one. It has motion sensors, wires that all look the same, and hidden traps that would trigger its early detonation. No matter how many times I've seen that scenario, I find myself clenching my teeth and my hands are in a fist because of the tension. Now, most of us will thankfully never face a bomb like this in our lifetime. However, many of us, if not all of us, will be faced with incendiary relationships at some time or another. There are issues that arise in relationships that are explosive in nature. Someone you know could be having a particularly bad day and their internal, I can't deal with this clock is ticking. You may just be unlucky enough to be in their general vicinity when that ticking emotional time bomb goes off. You could get caught in the blast of your friends, families, or coworkers' frustration, anger, rage, or venting diatribe. You could be at a grocery store, socially distanced, of course, and a customer in line is giving you or the cashier an extremely difficult time. Well, what about if you're married? The discussion can escalate to code red proportions because the blast of a disagreement can destroy an evening, week, month, and sometimes a marriage. Have I grabbed your attention yet? So, when we are faced with escalated situations or potentially explosive relationships, how do we handle it? Well, we can turn and run like crazy to avoid the conflict. We can ask a close friend or family member to speak on our behalf to settle the situation. We could go in with a verbal arsenal and detonate the relationship, or we can follow some steps that may work depending on the situation. First and foremost, when someone escalates, remember it is not the time for debates. Arguing, getting angry, or blowing up verbally has never diffused a relational bomb. So, here are some practical steps to follow in order to de escalate a relational explosion. Number one, diffuse. Sometimes we need to step away from an escalating situation to cool off, calm down, and keep ourselves from saying something we will regret. Number two, deflect. What the argument is may not be what the root cause is. After we have calmed down, we can begin to think through what the real underlying issue is. And number three, direct. We can direct aim at the underlying issue and we focus our energy toward addressing and resolving that issue. It takes two people willing to follow these steps to work. The cool thing is that most relationships can be reconciled. However, it can take great effort, work, and daily choices to keep the relationship on a healthy path. One other thing, when you place God at the center of your relationships, praying with and for each other, encouraging each other, you can grow in your ability to diffuse, deflect, and direct. And in doing this, we are living every day with intention. Bye for now.